My bad. My bad for the technical difficulties. It's been a couple of days since I did that, you know what I mean? So
Hell no.
I was trying to get
man. Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ass on.
so you should be able to hear me. All should be well. My bad. Alright, so I think what the focus is for the quick moment is let's make a beat. Let's make a song real quick. We'll try to. I got a couple of them that I've been doing. I don't know if y'all want to hear it. Let's see. I think y'all heard this though. Maybe I should go to something else. You know, so I've been reading Rick Rubin, and he was like, "There's nothing wrong with going to something that you made a seed, right? So you can always go back and check in on the seed and see its progression, how it's been going. So I hope let's see what we got. The hell is this? I don't know what this is. What the heck is this? Whatever it is, it's not playing, player. Well, it's playing, but it's nothing. I wonder what I did with that. Oh, yeah. That's the intro. I don't think that's too loud. Never mind. That's an older one. So we're just that was an older beat. We're gonna see about that one later. What's this? Oh, you bullshit. Oh, they playing. Y'all saw that? They playing. Whoa. Okay. Obviously, I was about to do vocals for this. Let me take that out. And it's in the left ear. So what's going on with this? What was I doing? Let me grab my pick, and I ain't played like since this morning, so y'all gonna whatever. I skip so where the hell is that note at? I'm over here acting like I can't play. So what I want to do though is fix. had that in there. Oh, I forgot I had that in there. So let's start from the top. I don't think I got this in arrangement mode. All right. Right. With the bells. With the bells. Okay. Can't hear that. Take that beat out. Okay. All right, I get it. I get it. Okay. Where I'm at. Okay. Let's do something to this, right? And then I got it over to the left here. I think I want something a little bit more ambient, right? Maybe, let's see. I like birds. I use birds a lot, though. There's gotta be a pin somewhere. That's alright.
thing. Chat, what's going on? Let me pull this up, man. I done got all lost into the song. I don't know what's going on. Speak chat to the chat. What's going on with your chat?
some of y'all are watching this live. Of course, I'm gonna be recording some parts, but let me set up my let me get my thing together real quick. I'm gonna be straight. I'm setting up the Twitch though. Y'all be sure to follow me on Twitch. Chucky Love. Everything is Chucky Love, actually. CHUCKI, no E. I don't know why I have to stress that all the time. No E, okay? It's no E. It's just CHUCKI. That's it. CHUCKI. That's it, my dog. Alright? Alright. I keep wiping my nose like I do cocaine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I hope I don't get demonetized for that. Hey, Trend Ben, is that my baby? I'm just now jumping in the chat. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But I'm here though. Okay, I'm checking. Alright. Game. We in like Flynn, baby. I know some of y'all could be watching Constant Night, but if you watching me, I appreciate it. It's Constant Night 5. You know what I mean? But let me make these last little adjustments to the stream so we can get some more folks in. I'm across all formats, of course. I'm just trying to get to my, just give me the 20 on Twitch real quick. Let me get to 100 on YouTube. As far as subscribers, I want to start this thing from the ground up. You know, no shorts, no extra steps, nothing, just pure organic growth. I think I might have to pay for ads or some shit. I keep pressing the wrong thing to make the actual changes to what I'm okay. I'm just chat. So here I'm over here talking like an old dude and shit. Yeah, okay, up out the way, yo, get up out the way, hey, not today, cause it's Sunday, and I'm trying to cheat, hey. I don't really rap like that, man. I'm not really thinking. See, I can't do two things at one time. It's crazy. Alright, I got it. Sorry about that. You know what I mean? It took a little bit. Alright, man. What's up, everybody that's on YouTube? Everybody that's on Twitch? Everybody that's on Facebook? All that stuff. I'm live. I think I just put it up on my Instagram too. So if you follow me on that, that's cool too. But yeah. And if not, go ahead and do that. Yeah. Trying to get me to record. Look at me, just acting like I don't know what I'm doing. Some stuff anyway. Boy, it was so long where they wouldn't even let me go live. Got me scared to do comedy. Cause y'all know I talk crazy. Y'all know I talk super crazy, so every time I say something, it be something crazy. I can't really hear. Let me turn this up a little bit. And it's actually got some beat in it, but I don't know if you can even really hear that. Right there. That's it. That kind of. Oh, you couldn't hear me if you was on Instagram, huh? My bad, y'all. Make sure this shit ain't too loud. Man, what's going on?
Brother, no, man.
I know I gotta get it together. I know it, Shawty. I know it, man. Come on, Shawty, don't do me like that, man. I got it though. So what I'm thinking right now, so one, we need to do something about this guitar. It ain't busting like it need to yet, you know, tonight. So we gonna do a little something. Hey. So you know my name is Chuck and I don't really give up. I'll be dialing on it and I could never be a duck. If I pull up on your system, then your sister better duck. Hey, cause you know she want it. I be riding in the Cadillac 24. Probably look stupid trying to do. I know I feel like I look stupid here trying to do that. Alright, so let's dial this in. Let's get us a real good tone. You know what I mean? Kinda like this. device. That thing ain't playing around, but ain't that dope though? I don't know if y'all. My bad, y'all. Y'all can't hear me out the speakers on my laptop. I don't know what's going on. Actually, I do know what's going on. So let me get that together. It's always something. If something happened on this screen, then if something happened over here. Okay, good. Ain't nothing over here. Just a little bit of better get that out the way. Should I do some reaction too? There's a lot of stuff that's been going on this weekend. I think I'm gonna go through some stuff in a little bit. Right now it's 10:30. So we gonna play for another 30 minutes. We're gonna play for about another 30 minutes, and then after that, then we're gonna go ahead and run on and check some stuff out, see what the hell been going on, the heck's been going on, just in case my daughter's watching. I don't want to get struck. You know what I mean? I don't want to get struck. All right, so let's see. Y'all can hear it online and all that, but the thing is, so I got it on my speakers too, but it ain't. I should have just restarted my whole system. So now I'm out here looking like I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So this is why I need to stream more regularly. This wouldn't happen if I streamed more regularly. Regularly. I should stream more regularly. So if you're looking on Instagram, you're the ones who are able to actually see me, my guitar. Y'all can just hear me. Y'all probably hear me way better. And you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to restart this system so that my speakers allow y'all to hear what the hell I'm playing. Oh, that might do it though. Hold on. Oh, okay. See? That's the whole point. That's all I was trying to do. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Actually, I was supposed to do all that. It has nothing to do with the song I'd been doing the whole time. It has nothing to do with. All right, let me put my headphones on. Okay, that was cool. That was alright, right? That's cool. Kind of steady. Steady as easy. Yeah. I think I actually kind of like that. That was a little sexy. So what we gonna do? Maybe put a little reverb on that thing. So you see, I got this. We gonna reverb it. I like that. bad. I got the plan. I like this shit too much. See, that's what I'm saying. So you know what? I was gonna be like, you know, let me try to cook up something really dope for you guys. But you know what? And that's because I'm on stream. So that's exactly what this is gonna be. It's gonna be a stream of my thought for the next 20 minutes. I'm gonna even record this. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanna get this next 20 minutes of me just playing for myself, man. I like how they sound. I'm back where I was at when I was working on it initially. So yeah. See, what make that so crazy? I could do this. Hit him with that Sade shit. I miss my fingers.
like how that shit sound. I do like how it sound. You know what I mean? Like, so I low key could lay this. So what I could lay it, I'll do that. I'll do that. We'll at least do that. So we'll start from the top. We'll start from the top. We'll start from the top. We'll start from. We'll start from the top. We'll start from the top. We'll start from the top, bitch. We'll start from the top. Can we take it from the top? Can we take it from the top? Can we take it to the top? Take it from the top to the top. That sounds so good though. No, that sounds so nice though. Yeah. That sounded nice. I always be getting sidetracked, yo. It's a little bit later at night. I was supposed to be trying to set this up to record this shit. And it's on me. I know it's on me. Okay? You judge your damn self. I was supposed to do this, cause what, now I got like 10 minutes left. It's all good. So how long do I want this to be? How it sound? Yeah. Okay. I know you is like that. Hey, early in the morning for you ate your cornflakes, but it's all good, my nigga. Yeah, it's all hood, my nigga. I'm from the hood, my nigga. It's understood, my nigga. I'm good. Posted up, smoking it wood. For the first time, I usually got vapes, cause I don't want nobody to know. Then I'm high, then I hold my superiors. I was about to say my bosses, you know what I mean? But I'm the boss in my life. I'm the boss here. You sucker. You sucker. Get this damn thing in mind. You sucker. You have no idea. You have no idea how crazy I am. Yeah. I said, yo, mama do cocaine on the weekend. Yeah. I said, yo, mama do cocaine on the weekend, nigga.
All right, I just wanted to make sure. So, what we're gonna do?
So, boy, I got ADD. Y'all see? I'm all over the place. I know it. You can see my train of thought. We said that 30 minutes ago, right? He was going, okay. Just wanted to be clear because I mentioned it. I absolutely mentioned it. Okay. So now that we have that understanding, I'm gonna go ahead and try to record this thing. We're gonna start right at the top. Get this out of the way. All right. I got a dude back there talking and stuff. I need to have them all queued up. And we're gonna start with see, I got another song that kind of start off with the choir, but Alrighty, Ski Daddy. Let's get it. My bad. Yeah, we're gonna start this from here. Okay.
Bruh.
I almost feel like I want the song to go faster. Heck out of there. My bad. My kid jumped on and threw me all the way out. I was like, oh, then she stopped watching like immediately. Okay. I don't like how I was doing that no way. So let's do that over. I know how I want to do it. I do know I also want to get this dude the hell out my ear. I can hear. And I can also see myself on YouTube. Isn't that awesome? Hi, me on YouTube. I'm watching myself because no one really cares. All right. Oh, oh, crazy. Oh, now. Oh, everything's on fire. Okay. Jeez. That was trash. What's wrong with me tonight? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Let me get this voice out of there too, man.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
My bad, man.
What the fuck, man? Get your
Alright, we got it together. Alright. One more time for the squad. But we ain't gonna take so long to get this thing going either. I know it sound all over the place, but it really ain't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I promise you, shout it's not all the way. Alright? It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, no, man.
What up, chat? My bad. Stupid. I'm too busy over trying to mess with these sound effects.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
That shit got an ugly exit too. I'ma fix it. Give me a second. I mean, you know, I'll do it. I don't need you to tell me, nigga. I'll get it. I'll get it together, chat. I don't need you to tell me, chat. I got it together. They got them still talking. I was supposed to been there and shut up. Cause y'all keep talking to me. That's what y'all supposed to do though. Alright. What up, Facebook? What up, Twitch? What up, YouTube? What up? What? I mean, I've been trying to get this together, man. You judge your mama, nigga. Shit. Alright, so let's get this out of. See how we got this thing going, man. You know what I'm saying? I might have look crazy. I can't never get this one to lay down. Let's go, nigga. Hey. Okay. Hey. Mirror, on the wall, who is the flyest of them all to beat me? I'm looking at these niggas, they. Okay. Even the sun goes down, nigga. Yeah. And even heroes die. You gon' see me fly before it's all over. These stepping out command. Yeah. Is this got auto-tune on it? When it won't doggone it, I be out of my mind trying to see if I'm finding it right. What the hell am I talking about? I don't really know. I'm over here trying to fix this microphone. Looking at this shit like I really don't know what I got going on, but I do. I'm just freestyling a little bit, just off the dome. Just trying to make me some content for all y'all on YouTube and on Twitch. Don't be looking at me crazy, acting like a little bitch. You know what this is. I'ma keep working till a nigga get rich, and I ain't got no time. This ain't the rolling 60, nigga. I ain't no snitch. Let me shut up. I ain't trying to get whacked off. I'm just trying to do what these niggas said. I ain't doing no Adam Taylor standoff. Catch a nigga on the handoff. Caught your girl with her legs crossed. Went wrong when the hands tossed. Swoosh. Dropping pics. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the rock.
sorry. This shit was just sounding good, man. Oh. Yeah. Let's go, nigga. Hey. All right. Yeah, that shit fire. If I could just pull it, if I could just put it all together, nothing to me. It gotta be on this. It's yeah. All right. See, I see why. All right. All right. Oh shit. Let me get that auto tune up out of there. Cause that was horrendous. It was horrendous. Like what the hell you got going on, Chuck? What that is, bro? What that is in your vocal cords, bro? My bad. It's out of there. It's out of there. Now I just got some reverb on it. Which don't sound too bad. I need to fix this equalizer a little bit. I wonder if you can still hear me just fine. Probably can. In 3D. Dolby Surround. Alright.
So what we want to do here now, really, and what's crazy because this is a guitar too. Actually, I have not played this sound yet. Is this? See what I'm saying? I really like it. You know what I'm saying? Just even that alone though. What? Everybody be hopping in and hopping out. If y'all niggas sat in and congregated and talked, it'd be just fine. But also, you might not want to see me on Instagram. So there's options. As people over here know, you can always check me out on, it's 11:15. I'm supposed to stop already. Turn this down. My neighbor's trying to. Neighbor's like, what the hell you got going on? But you can always check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Probably won't get off Facebook, but I do that at least so all my family and friends, you know what I'm saying, they can see what I'm doing. Of course, Twitch. I actually watch a lot of Twitch, so, and that's why I'm live streaming through. And then YouTube, because you got to have it for YouTube. All these are gonna get cut up and get left on YouTube in little snippets. So whatever you digging, whatever you liking, I'ma leave something for it. And my camera went out, so give me a second. Ain't nobody said nothing. All right, y'all. Okay. My bad. My camera was out. I don't know what was going on, but I got that shit now though. All right, so I'm done with the music. I'm going to go ahead and catch up on some stuff that I have not seen. You know, there's been a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on too. So let's try to catch up. I hadn't really had the opportunity to, you know, I've been really busy this weekend. Just like, you know, work related stuff and music related stuff. Shout out to Wild. We had a good weekend, man, playing. Shout out to Brazil and Chip. As a matter of fact, Chip sent me a lot of music I need to kind of listen to. Might listen to a little bit later. But as of right now, let's see what we got. What is this?
Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know, where Negro news comes first. And
I'm gonna
so
leave links in the
excited to
description
be
to
your
everybody
host today.
too.
Breaking news. Miami, Florida is a very interesting place with a lot of beautiful people and a lot of good weather. Food is great.
Miami.
Everything is excellent.
I've never
And
been to
of course,
Miami.
you know, it's an
Actually, we actually go
international
in like 2
destination,
months.
So people coming in from everywhere. That includes guys with a lot of money. And of course, you know, some people are opulent. For those of you who slow like me, that means you're a guy or a person that likes to flaunt your wealth. And of course, if you're that kind of person, you bring on a lot of attention to yourself. And they can be bad.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get why some dudes want to be flashy, but I am not one of them. Like, I'd much rather be chill. When I step into a spot, when I was younger, I come in there loud. The funniest dude, it don't matter. As soon as Chuck come in the spot, you know it's going down. But at this age, I'm not doing that as much. It's more so like I'll come in there and I'm kind of like on some chill. I want to peep the room, make sure ain't no weirdness going on. Once I get a better feel for the room, then I go ahead and, you know, kind of let my hair down after a drink or two. But I ain't into being all flashy, you know. Like, I'll wear the same thing every day if you let me. Like Doug Funny, for y'all who caught that reference.
21-year-old Akura Stover and 33-year-old Deshaun Casey are facing
Damn,
serious
nigga look like-
charges after police say they committed a
Look like
calculated
Gip
crime.
Goody.
Because armed robbery is considered a dangerous
Shut
crime,
up,
I'm
Gip.
required by law to hold you with no bond.
According to police, Stover, a North Carolina native, was talking to a man from Gainesville online when they decided to meet up face-to-face on the 6500 block of Collins Avenue in Miami Beach on December 7th. And according to the arrest report,
Fellas, do not go to these places not thinking. Look, okay, I'll be even more specific. I know quite a few females from Florida, different parts of Florida, and they will yank your ass. So please be careful. Understand what you're doing. You know, it might be some sort of risk that comes along, whether it's with your jewelry, with your money, or with your life, because they will get your ass off of Collins Avenue. Putting things in your drinks. You think you going home with 2 of them things. You get knocked out. You waking up. Everything gone. Happens. I don't know where that's at. And I don't know why that just popped up.
the victim and Stover, they were hanging out at this hotel behind me when police say things took a turn. They say that Stover put out a gun and then stole hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry from the victim.
As you can see, that lady lured a guy from Gainesville, Florida, all the way to Miami just to rob him. And probably she was doing that because the guy was basically flaunting online and everything like that. She got him for like $200,000 in jewelry and about $3,000 in cash. And so now let me get to my situation here with this guy. He's a 71-year-old dude hanging out at the Caliente Adult Superstore by himself, right? Stop the show. I'm 40-something years old.
Right.
I wouldn't even be at no adult superstore. All I gotta do is get some OnlyFans or some, free little websites. But he was there. Now, while he was there,
Okay. I don't have to do all that. I have a fiance, but okay.
minding his own business, this beautiful
we go
lady,
to the adult
Janika
store.
Alexander, age 28, walked up to him, and she was like, "Hi, sir. Would you like to clap my cheeks for only $40?" He was like, "Sure, why
Right.
not?" No, stop the show. Maybe he forgot that he had a $15,000 Rolex on, and instead of saying, "Nah, I'm good," because, just be honest, most chicks ain't gonna just walk up to you and offer you some booty clapping sounds. I don't care, even if you are paying. You should think that as being suspicious, but he didn't. He took his stupid ass out there to a place called Motel X, where you can spend
What?
$40 for 4
Yeah,
hours. And
yeah.
everything was going okay at first. He actually got
You get what you pay for, bro. It's like going to Pinups. Pinups is a strip club here in Atlanta, where the dances are $5. It's the cheapest damn strip club out here. And they be in your face too. They be naked. They be in your face. It be in your face. But them $5 rack up quick. Them songs do not be 3 minutes long. Well, the songs are 3 minutes long, but the dance ain't 3 minutes long. I had to get my mouth right. Y'all out here, let me be out here with the dusty mouth. I seen his mouth. It made me be like, oh, I'm on camera. Looking at him on camera, I need to make sure my mouth ain't.
to clap those cheeks. Booty clapping sounds. Then, after they got through having sex, she was like, "Listen, give me your watch." He said no. So what did she do? She started whooping his ass right there on the spot. Right, just boom, boom, boom. Now, he's still a man, but he's 71, so he might not be able to get his Mayweather on.
Damn,
So he started
71.
crying for help. Help! She's whooping
I be
my
trying to tell my
ass.
dad, he can
And
still
then
move,
while
man.
she's whooping his ass,
He like
she grabbed some pepper spray
76, 77.
and started just spraying his ass all in the damn face, right? So he getting his ass whooped, getting pepper sprayed. She take the watch, take the phone, take the money, and she's gone. The problem was he was still living, right? So he called the police. Now they got her ass arrested.
Right.
And she's
Right.
in, all kind of jail and stuff like that. If you don't believe me, look up the damn story yourself.
Yeah, man, that's wild. See, y'all got. I could not be that dude that's just out here like that. Cause they getting niggas, and at all ages. It ain't just if you young. Like, I mean, the old dude, they getting you when you're young. They got new ways and methods. All right, let's see what else we got here. You can tell by my algorithm, just all kind of crazy stuff be popping up. Oh, see, that's interesting. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna go into that. What is this? Okay, I see what he got going. I could pull up, and I'll tell you, I could pull up my Twitter because I don't got nothing crazy on my Twitter. Some of y'all, I can't say the same. Oh yeah, I was watching this yesterday, and I low key wanted to. I wanted y'all to see this because I thought this was crazy. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Y'all ain't ready to talk about nothing like that. And I ain't trying to give a thing. I just recorded all that. I should have been stopped. Damn. I gotta be better at this. I gotta be a little bit more organized. I know y'all seen that Kanye West. I gotta be a little bit more better organized with my live streaming, with my love streaming, But yo, I watched this whole thing too. Let's see what he say in this one.
Thing. I've watched.
Hold up. My bad. Oh, bless me. Thank me. Because I don't got nobody in the chat right now. I'm talking to myself.
Hundreds
But we're
of
going to
hours
build it up. We're going to build it up.
of you talking about just interviews, and at a point it felt like the energy shifted, and then we just started seeing it everywhere, and I can't tell what is it. The real thing with you and Drake. Like I've always been confused. It feels like I can't tell if it's a love-hate thing.
This is wild, Shawty. You see what he got it on?
Hundreds of hours
And I
of
love
you
Ye.
talking about just interviews, and at a point it felt like the energy shifted, and then we just started seeing it everywhere, and I can't tell what is it.
Yeah, it's like family members that you don't fuck with. Like, I appreciate. One thing is, Drake is a million times better than Kendrick and a million times more important. You know what I'm saying? What Future has done, Thug, what Drake just culturally is. That shit last year, I couldn't even barely sit through that shit. That shit was insane, bro. That shit had Lucian Grange, Universal, Drake lawsuit shit written all over it. This shit, at the end of the day, all this shit I'm saying, Jim Jones, Kendrick did, all these celebrities, the funny thing is we're all in the same boat.
The real thing with you and Drake. Like I've always been confused. It feels like.
Yo, that's wild, man. First off, him going into the interview with a whole Black Klansman outfit. Like, now, to be honest, see, this is why I have not done a lot of streaming or a lot of talking, because I have a very different point of view on things, having a comedian mind. Now, I could never wear that shit. I don't agree with it either. But I actually don't mind him doing that. When he speak some of his reasoning behind why he doing it, I get it. Like I said, I could never do it. He ended up giving Ack a shirt at the end that say like "White Lives Matter" too. Ack ain't never gonna wear that shit. He's never gonna wear that. But yeah, man. Let's see what else we got. All right.
Took that Nazi chain.
Trying to figure it out. This is
Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
And this is when he first came out.
Sure. It's like magnetic. So one goes in here. Oh shit! I think I came fell. Oh yeah.
Some people was dissing him because he didn't come to the door like that.
Down chain too, man.
Yeah, he didn't come to the door like that. He came in a t-shirt and then he went in the back and then changed into that. Why they keep referring to the same thing? Damn. Oh yeah, that's right.
What about the fact? Also, I had this theory that I just wanted to say. Wait a second. I have another theory. It's about football and music industry, but I want you to get that that Jay-Z answer. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, what about the fact that everybody knows what I'm saying is true related to that photo that I put up with my youngest daughter, right? But everything is like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject.
Well, some people might
He didn't know
feel
what to say. That boy was flabbergasted.
like even with the situation with kids, I hear you speak about that a lot. Like nobody really spoke up on your behalf.
Yeah.
But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, "Well, you picked her. Like you put yourself in that."
Absolutely, I did. That was my fault.
All right.
Maybe they're saying that you don't take accountability.
No, that was my fault. I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her.
Damn.
But that wasn't God's plan. But my issue with all these faggot-ass celebrity niggas is,
Whoa.
if you ain't gonna speak on my behalf of the situation I'm
Sorry,
in right
y'all.
now with my children or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views. Pusha T. Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga asks you about me, say we ain't speaking on Ye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how.
I think he finna go off on a verbal tirade too of a lot of cuss words. So I'm not gonna play that part. But yeah, y'all should watch that interview if you haven't, because it's wild. Like I said, I feel him on some of it, but some of it's crazy. Like the protection of your kid. Like y'all gotta understand, that's crazy. For him to have to, you can only imagine. If you into any idea of any of that stuff that goes on, for him, for his child's mom to be who she is and to potentially be what she could be in that circumstance, you can imagine what kind of potential, concern, what not potential concern, but what concern Ye has for his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be too. It's making me itch just thinking about it. Crackheads. I'm scratching. It's crazy though. All right. I was looking for something like the Bears, because y'all don't think I talk about the Bears enough. Stop that recording. That was good. That was a nice, good, clean recording. I got that. I did that. Oh, the thing about Egypt. Did y'all see that about the pyramids? On the Giza? Did y'all see that about the pillars? Let's see if we can find a short little video about it. Yeah, see, this the picture of it. Ain't that crazy? And I mean, this is not like science fiction, right? This is legit what they say they found. I think those are like 8 cylinders, 4 pillars on each side, like in rows. But obviously, they would say some pyramids are supposed to be for tombs, right? And it could very well be, but it also looks like there's there's electricity or some sort of current that runs through them, some sort of power grid, some sort of power structure. All right, let's see what it say. I'm not finna look at Billy Carson. And you know what? I used to like Billy Carson too. I like Billy Carson, right? But after he got flamed up by the real religious scholar, because I care about facts. I'm not finna get into religion, nothing like that. But as far as stuff like that, I care about the truth, right? So, I was listening to Billy Carson a lot of last year, right? And I actually like Terrence Howard too. I think he dope. So listen to all them, talk about their theories on, existence and reality, all that good stuff. If you're into it, we'll probably talk about it one day. I'll pull up some of his stuff. Y'all let me know if y'all interested in that. I am, but we can definitely go through that. But just him really talking about all this stuff. When he got flamed up by that dude, it threw me off, so I stopped listening to him. So I still listen to Terrence Howard though.
Please summarize. These findings allowed us to construct a 3D model of the entire complex. The examination of dozens of tomographical images obtained from different angles using Capella space and Umbra radars enabled a 3D reconstruction of most of the objects inside the Pyramid of Khafre. Below, we present some images. from our 3D analysis. The analysis of the structures above Belzoni's chamber are intensely colored spots which can be observed appearing in all tomographic images taken from different angles corresponding to the internal artificial structures. On the next page, it says that improvements of the signal-to-noise ratio, revealing the internal structure of the 5Zs, consisting of 5 horizontal levels and a sloping roof. So this is the raw pictures of the data that they used to...
So they're using some sort of like ultraviolet, and if I'm speaking wrong, please correct me, but some sort of advanced ultraviolet censoring that's going deeper into the ground and able to see a little bit more, I guess more than ever. So underneath the pyramid itself, you got these pillars, but then they say underneath the pillars they're set on something. So it's not like they just like, who made this? Who did this? Huh? The Egyptians. And I would love for the Egyptians to have done it because they black people. But this is crazy, man.
create their model.
Let's keep going.
And this is the model. So it reads the tomography with another cross-sectional line showing the presence of vertical structures. And if you think that was pretty mind-blowing, it then goes on to say, as observed in the 3D model below the ground level, so ground zero of the main structure, vertically aligned cylindrical structures extend for hundreds of meters beneath the Giza Plateau. Notably, 8 of these structures, arranged in 2 parallel rows from north to south, descend to a depth of 648 meters, merging into 2 large cubic structures measuring approximately 80 meters per side. These features are illustrated in the topographical images and models presented. The paper then adds to that with some even more interesting detail, which is that the 8 cylindrical structures that have been identified in the tomographical image appear as vertical wells, which are hollow inside and surrounded by descending spiral pathways.
Which would mean probably there's something that's obviously going in and out of it, right? Maybe electrical current.
It then goes on to describe the third step, which is a lot of the analysis they've done based on all this data that they've collected. So they say the next phase involved analyzing the tomographic data to determine the full extent of the underground structures beneath the Giza Plateau. The tomographic images clearly reveal that the structures exist beneath the plateau, extending below the pyramids of Khafre, Khufu, and Menkaure. For approximately
say that one time fast
below ground. So mind-blowing as all that is, there's still more to come. And this is just a little bit of the information that they have shared with us so far. So we can look forward to a lot more to come out fairly soon, and I will keep you posted. In the meantime, this is a look at some of the
get this like
and some of the data.
That's wild. That is wild.
Any damage, this is doable. It's probably not going to happen.
Look, the first thing to do is 100% not to just drill into the Giza Plateau. That is the silliest thing in the world. The first thing to do is to demonstrate that this technology works on known subterranean structures. That's really simple
to do.
Why
can't you just drill down? Isn't that the quickest, easiest way to establish the truth?
Okay, so think about this. Already they have drilled into the Giza Plateau on various hydrological studies. They've excavated into the Giza Plateau quite deep. Underneath the Great Pyramid, they recently found the Osiris Shaft. So this is actually happening currently at Giza, these kinds of investigations. But what we're talking about here is testing 2 kilometers underground on a sensitive archaeological site to test a method that can be tested elsewhere.
So what people will say, Professor Flint, they'll say, well,
Oh, damn, my bad. That was a pretty good point too. Yo, stop playing with me, Cat.
Stick a camera down there with a light and investigate, and that'd be the quickest way to do it. It wouldn't cause any damage. This is doable. It's probably not going to happen.
Look,
I was just trying to fix the volume, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
the first thing to do is 100% not to just drill into the Giza Plateau. That is the
Damn.
silliest thing in the world. The first thing to do
Gotta watch
is
this
to
whole little clip again.
demonstrate that this technology works on known subterranean structures. That's really simple
but why
to do.
can't you just drill down? Isn't that the quickest, easiest way to establish the truth?
Okay, so think about this. Already they have drilled into the Giza Plateau on various hydrological studies. They've excavated into the Giza Plateau quite deep. Underneath the Great Pyramid, they recently found the Osiris Shaft. So this is actually happening currently at Giza, these kinds of investigations. But what we're talking about here is testing 2 kilometers underground on a sensitive archaeological site to test a method that can be tested elsewhere.
What people will say, Professor Flint, they'll say, well, of course he'd say this. He's an establishment figure. He doesn't want to have the orthodoxy challenged. He can't even contemplate the notion of ancient new civilizations that are more ancient than any we knew before, and he's just turning a blind eye to this bombshell development rather than getting wildly excited and wanting to lead an Elon Musk style experimentation on the Explorer, going the different way to Elon's rockets up to space, this time going down into the bowels of the pyramids to find potentially one of the greatest discoveries of modern times. They think you're a bit of a fuddy-duddy, Professor Flint, who just doesn't want to take the chance.
Which is all it is.
Okay, or Jimmy, what they're doing is they're doing exactly what Elon Musk has been saying about Mars. They're saying, look, we've got to get up there and we've got to colonize. It sounds impossible. It sounds incredibly difficult, but we've got to do this for the future of mankind and stuff. And we're going to think big and we're going to get up there and we're going to colonize it. And you know what? Maybe we will. But he's got a very open mind about the ability and potential for life on Mars. If we can take that view to getting to a different planet, why would we not at least get excited enough to send, an exploration vessel down below the pyramids? I mean, it sounds like one of those things you could do.
I do want to see, though.
Series on this, it would blow up the internet.
We could do this very easily. There's no reason not to drill a hole into the Giza Plateau. We're not talking about doing it straight through the pyramid. There's plenty. The Giza Plateau is quite large, and
how big is it? For those who are not pyramid experts, how big is this area we're talking about?
Good question.
That is a good question. I've seen it from satellite imagery, and it's very large when you see compared to the surrounding area. I couldn't give you an exact
No one knows. Okay,
but a vast majority of it does not have ancient relics.
All right, we got it. You don't know. All right. Yeah. Like I said, I thought that was interesting, to say the least. Free the pyramids, man. Let us figure it out. We can't destroy it though. Like I am not with that. Whatever we got to do to preserve it, we have to do that. Whatever Egypt says we have to do to abide by in order for us to excavate and look into it, then that's what that is. But yeah. All right. Okay. Had to stop the recording. I had to stop the recording.
But I will say this. We could safely drill down and it'd be the quickest, easiest,
hey, what that boy,
cheapest way
he's scared
to find
the hell
out
out
the
of me.
answers, to find out if there is something.
Scared the hell out of me. What do you got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's pretty aggressive. I know what Tyrese say? You told you need to go. He made sure this post found this way. You Tyrese.
You told God that you needed a sign. He made sure this post found its way to your screen. He understands the weight you're carrying concerning your family, your career, and your finances. God is speaking to you today, saying, you don't need to carry those burdens. Give it to me. Give it all to me.
Oh, this is a real prayer. I better stop playing. I didn't know this was over. I'm sorry. My bad. That was horrible.
Bruh.
I didn't know. I don't know. All right. Well, let's go through it. Let's read it. God is speaking with you today, saying you don't need to carry those burdens. Give it out to me. God knows. I like this already. God knows the worries you have about your future. He knows that God's plan for you is perfect, and in Him, you have a meaningful purpose. Do not be anxious about the days ahead. God will guide you, provide you, heal you, and make you complete. The next doors opening up will put you in a position where you'll never have to borrow, beg, or struggle for anything. You're standing on the edge of your breakthrough and your most powerful comeback. I received that, Tyrese. You know, I'm just trying to make things happen with this stream, you know, this content, trying to put it out with this art that I'm also creating. Like, my content and my art are two different things. Like, in my opinion, I know everyone, you know, legit for me, content and art are two different things. When I'm making my beats, when I'm writing any of my jokes, any of these scripts, when I'm acting on stage, on screen, anything y'all see me do, or I'm passionate like that, I mean, that's my art, obviously. It's content, though. It's different. It's like, now art can be content. Well, content can be of art, shall I say. And I mean, shit. I mean, you can make your art, you can make your content art, you know, like Corey Kitchen. His editing process could be considered artistic, right? But when it comes to what I'm creating and stuff with my music and all that, it's just it's two different worlds. So I just want to make sure I never get them too mixed up. So the content, this making these videos available for y'all and doing all this good stuff, that's, you know. But the art is what I really care about. And I really want y'all to catch on to that. All this stuff y'all seeing me do, you know, I really just want y'all to feel me and, you know, take something out of it. I should have been talking. I'll be honest. So if you know me in real life or see me on stage doing stand-up, then you know I talk crazy. And my mouth has always gotten me in trouble. My entire life. To this day, it still gets me in trouble. But I be right, though. Right? And I'm also genuine. And I'm a real one. So, and my track record speaks for it. So me being, and I'm probably as outspoken as Jay. You know what I mean, to be honest. And we watched that earlier in the show today, earlier in the stream. I kind of talk like that. So if y'all don't mind me talking like that, if y'all don't mind hearing my point of view, you know, let me know. I'll start talking a little bit more about my thoughts and my opinions on certain things. Try to bring some facts to y'all about whatever it is that I'm talking about. I try to make sure that it's not wasting anyone's time. We gonna talk, we gonna bullshit, we gonna make jokes, we gonna, you know, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna crack jokes. Try not to be one of them dudes who talk about people though, right? Like, I never really was like that. And I'll roast your ass, like I'll joan you, but I don't want to be the one that's like like some creators, they are actively going at other people, other artists, other people in the game. Like if I ever worked with you before, if I never worked with you before, if you ever said something bad about me, anything like that, I really don't even care on what side of the fence you on, whether you like me or if you don't. Just because I guess as I'm swimming in my lane, I'm doing just that. So I really just got tunnel vision. I'm really just going straight ahead. I'm not looking to the sides. And I think people find it hard to believe. I think a lot of the comedians or a lot of actors that I've worked with in the past, or musicians that I worked with in the past or along the way, you know, they might get intimidated by me because I'm dope as hell at what I do. And so, you know, I don't know if it's a case of shut doors or, you know, hate. And I won't even call it. I can't say all that because I don't see it, right? Meaning it's not like they'll show it in my face. It's not like they'll be. So if that's the case, then whatever. But I know I've done a lot of stuff with a lot of people that y'all know that's famous, millions of views. People in the game, they know me. Some of them don't follow back. Some of them aren't supportive. If they do follow, you know, and I don't care about none of that either. I think people just want to see me drop dope stuff and see what I got. So that's just all I've been working on. I do have a young family, so I try to balance that as well. But for the most part, you know, I know a lot of the stuff that I'm probably gonna want to talk about. You know, to be honest, to get a nigga killed, put in a position where something crazy happen, put my family in danger, especially with the way the world is and all this stuff. And you know, it's a little nerve wracking. All my idols had sharp tongues and said crazy shit. The first one I could think of, to be honest, is Lenny Bruce. A lot of y'all have no idea who that is, but that's a comedian. Old school white comedian, I think like in the 60s, 70s, something like that. And he used to always get locked up. He used to do stand-up shows and get locked up. As a matter of fact, that's the beauty of the internet. Welcome to 20. Let's teach y'all something about Lenny Bruce. Now, if he cussed a little bit, y'all just got to feel it. Okay. Lenny Bruce, man. I wonder if it's any sets or anything like that. Any clips? You know, any who is this dude? He looked like Lenny Bruce, but that's not Lenny Bruce. He clearly say that too. It clearly says I'm not a comedian. I mean, it's not the same Lenny Bruce. He looked like him almost too. That's corny as hell. Why he look like Lenny Bruce, but he ain't. But Lenny Bruce used to always get locked up, like in the middle of his set, right? And you know, see that's Lenny Bruce right here. It got to be a clip of him somewhere. Okay.
I became offensive.
Oh, see, off the rip. Teach y'all a little something, man.
Like start, but you might be interested in how I became offensive. Like started in school with drinking, and I was like a real depressed kid, you know.
I wasn't depressed, but we was drinking.
And so the teacher would really get bugged, you know, with me singing and carrying.
No, I'll say that. This is a good moment, like literally. And I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, if y'all are watching this, but you know, yes, we used to drink. For a minute, me and the homies, for a minute it was like MD 2020. We'd go to the Big H store. You know what I'm saying? And Nate was the only one of us with facial hair. Nigga, we like 16, 15, this nigga got facial hair. So we able to go into the Big H store and just get whatever, right? Or it was a moment in time where we would drink an Ice House, a big old 40 Ice House, and we'd split it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But no, we drank. Me and John was drinking like right before we went in the fifth period. I'm sorry, Mr. Holland.
Hang on. But the teacher would really get bugged, you know, with me singing and carrying on and calling Columbus a fink and boosting Aaron Burr and all that. And then smoking. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that from here? I've got like this tattoo here. I'll fix it. Oh, can you see it? I smoked Marlboros when I was 6 years old and it grew up. Offend, there's a funny kind of thing. There's semantics. There are words that offend me. Let's see, Governor Faubus, segregation offend me. Nighttime television offends me. Some nighttime television. The shows that exploit homosexuality, narcotics, and prostitution under the guise of helping the societal problem. But you might be interested in how...
Look. And I just y'all was with me, I just randomly clicked on it. He didn't really say too much of a joke. He was setting up, but you hear what he's talking about. And this is over 60 years later, 70 years later. I can't count. It's 25. So, you know. And just that last little bit of what he said, I have opinions about all of that. I be wanting to talk about all that. If you in my actual circle around me, like I talk about all that, you know. But I don't know if y'all ready for me to talk like that. My career ain't at a spot where I could talk like that. I ain't trying to get ousted. I already damn near feel like I'm blacklisted as is. But
I've been thinking about the first part of the show where I call myself a liar. Actually, that's you know, it's all tricks and devices that are used. That's what entertainment is devised, trick theories. But that's an interesting theory too. Then by that I'm saying that the biggest comedians are liars. You know, well that's not so. I got an example here. These are papers. What's today here? This is June the 19th. This is 1957. But I really love them, and I've always saved them because they show how newspapers, you know, use sensationalism, you know, which is a lie, and an entertainment medium to swing and prove a point. This is concerning the Melchior robbery. Now, these are actually legit newspapers. This was the morning, and this is all LA, Los Angeles. 4 gunmen barred and robbed Melchior of $100,000. Now, later on that day, in the Examiner, Lawrence Melchior, $125,000 holdup. Ready? It's all on the same day.
That's a lot of money back then.
Melchior robbers get $139,771. Right? 3 gunmen robbed and barred Melchior of $250,000. Ready? It's nice. You can really believe what you read in the newspapers. Okay. So later on that day, the next day, the Melchior robbery was solved, and they got back the $90,000. The New York Times didn't even confirm there was a guy such as Melchior. Which is really again.
And see what's so crazy about that, because see now, they all say the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Like there was a mosaic of several times where quite a few news anchors said the exact same thing in the exact same way. And you know they got teleprompters, and these news stations are owned obviously by conglomerates, right? So you could be like, well, of course they're going to send the same message to all of the people to make sure everyone says the same thing. But when it's across different networks, and a lot of times the information be wrong. I don't know. I try not to be like that about it. Cause like I said, I ain't where I want to be at, where I could be talking like that. I don't got the followers, but you know, Oh, sheesh. Look at that. Wow. I retweet. I said every day people are straying away from the church and going back to God. Whew. Yeah. See that goes right into what I'm saying. Yeah. But he used to get arrested. I wonder if there was one. But so yeah. So the original point that I was making anyway. So I used to I'm just off the wall. I'm off the cuff when I talk crazy, right? So I just want to be careful and mindful in this new world how I step out when I really start talking my mess, you know, because I don't want to die. I don't want to die just trying to entertain and create art, make y'all laugh, but I want to be truthful. I want to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm not in this business to try to bullshit nobody about nothing. So if you know, me and my mom had the conversation one time about me being a martyr for truth and love, and that had always kind of been spooky to me. But shit, at 41, I've lost some friends along the way now, especially recently, that were still going about it, meaning they were still trying to achieve their dreams and their goals, and you know, God called them home. So obviously we don't know. So am I gonna continue to not say what I feel like I need to say, or make my imprint on the earth like I'm supposed to? So yeah, Lenny Bruce. I'll give you my top 4 comedians, right? Maybe 5. Top 5 comedians. Okay. Hold on, I'm recording this too. So. Okay. So my top 5 comedians. Do I want to put them in order? I put them in order by influence. By influence, yeah. Okay, maybe. Yeah, okay. So first off, I will go with, of course, Eddie Murphy. Everybody knows. But the reason why I say that is because when I grew up, or when I first was watching TV and stuff like that, and being aware of whatever, I saw him. He was the first comedian I ever saw. Especially like in movies. Like I was born in '84, so that's like raw. Now that like he was, you know, the biggest thing ever, right? So just when I became aware of stuff, he was just like the biggest dude, and I knew that's what I wanted to be. Like in the beginning of Raw or Delirious, one of them, and it's the little boy that's jumping in front of the TV, and that was me all day. This old footage that they got of me now, that I'm sure will pop up if you ever talk to any of my relatives. They'll love to show that. But I was dude jumping around on camera and, you know, being funny, saying crazy, flipping in front of girls, trying to see tit. I'm just trying to see tit. Anyway, so yeah, so Eddie, he was just like the biggest influence from the jump. Second, I would say would be Richard, because he was his influence. So because he influenced Eddie so much, it was like but geez, I forgot it. It's some tough ones. Third though would be George Carlin. You like, damn, Juggles, what all you? I thought you liked Lenny Bruce, nigga. I do like Lenny Bruce, but the reason why I like Lenny Bruce is because, or my comparison with him was because I'm afraid that when I speak, I speak like him, like meaning shit that might get your nigga locked up or shot. Something. Not shot. Let's not say that. Oof. But you know, get the Kanye treatment. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that Ye treatment. So no, George Carlin, because I aspire to that. Like I've watched his comedy, and I don't think I've been more mind blown by seeing anybody do stand up like him. Like he's incredibly intelligent, and it's fire when you could talk about social things so eloquently and so hilariously, but so concisely and practically to where people understand it and feel it. Not just at the time in which you made it, but decades later. Like, it's relevant now. If you watch any of George Carlin stuff, a lot of his and I ain't seen that was talking about him. Yeah, and he died broke. Lenny Bruce died broke too. Man, that shit crazy, man. They trying to show me something about it. Nice try, Diddy. See, they still got a lot of stuff. They don't even got a lot of stuff on Lenny Bruce.
Population of citizens capable of critical. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Huh. Yeah, they've been recycling that lately. I just played that for y'all who don't know who George Carlin is, but he always been... Like, y'all can invite me on these shows.
Forget these foolish elections. The owners of this country don't care about the poor in general.
The owners of this country? What are we going... is this Karl Marx talking to me? The owners of this country are the voters of this country.
You're wrong about that, my friend.
Aren't the owners of this country the voters in this country who elected George Bush?
No, they're not. Listen, politics, these elections are a charade. It is a charade.
Oh, okay.
They are meant to... I'll tell you, just listen for a minute. Learn a little something. The elections and politicians are in place in order to give Americans the illusion that they have freedom of choice. You don't really have choice in this country.
Okay. So if you get my drift, see why I like George Carlin. I would love to talk like that now. I think Dave is the closest we got to someone who speaks about society to this degree. And then, like, when he speaks, it shifts the thought collective. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty powerful. That's why I love stand-up comedy. That's why I love being a comedian at heart. If you ask me what I do or what I am, or, you know, people like, damn, Chuck, I thought you do music, bro. I thought you just do that. What do you do? I thought you did photography. Don't you work at heart, first and foremost, beyond anything else, I am a comedian at heart. You know that. And an actor. I did the first stage play when I was in preschool. So I've always been a comedian and actor. Well, I think my best strength is as a comedic actor and a dramatic actor. I think those are my strongest. And then right with that is music and writing. So poems and all the good shit, you know. But I digress. Either way, so number 3, that was George Carlin. Number 4 would be and we're talking stand-up comedy. So yeah, damn. What else can I say? Stand up. I guess I would say there's a lot of good comedians, bro. I don't know, but the reason why I'm coming to a blank is because Okay, I would say Jamie Foxx. I would say Jamie Foxx. And we're talking about influence. And the reason why I say that is because Jamie is who. It's kind of how I'm modeling my show. Y'all ain't watching this shit right now, so it don't even matter. But that's kind of who I'm modeling my live show after, you know. So, if you notice, I've been playing a lot of guitar and all that stuff. Well, that's mine of choice. Jamie has the piano. My instrument of choice is guitar. Plus, I make my own beats and all that, and I sing and all that. So, you know, and just being able to have a live stand-up show where you integrate both, or when you know you can slide in and out between both. You know what I mean? That's my. I said slide. But to be able to go between that is ultimately, you know. And I always wanted my show like Jamie Foxx and all that stuff. So yeah, I would say he'd be my next influence. As far as stand-up comedian's greatest influence, he's number 4. So we got Eddie, then Richard, then George, Jamie, and then who's numero 5? I took German in high school. Okay, which doesn't help at all in life these days. And I guess I would have to say Chris Rock. Either Chris Rock or Chris Tucker. And the reason why I say Chris Tucker is because when I was younger, I used to get compared to him a lot. So a lot like DC Young Fly, high energy and all that stuff, you know. Yeah. But I would say Chris Rock because he was more intellectual, more thoughtful. I like how he set his jokes up. I still love the way he creates jokes, the writing process of it, the way he throws you something super crazy, but then, you know, he brings it right back, ties it back in. And so many of us newer comedians or younger, well, however you want to look at that, the ones that came after him mimic that, right? They try to be like, we're going to take you off the edge to bring you back, right? So yeah, I think I had to give it to Chris Rock. Chris Tucker, I think I was just kind of more so like, but I ain't gonna say he influenced me. He influenced me more so as a comedic actor. And yeah, so that's my top 5 stand-up comedians based on influence, and kind of in that order too, with Eddie Murphy being numero uno. And I try to make sure that when I do my stand-up, I don't sound and talk like him. Like, you know, now if it's every day, you know, and we talking, it's very likely I'm gonna do something from some movie, something that you would have seen from him at some point. But yeah, no, I you know, I don't want to be like that exactly on stage, but like him. No, anyway, that's my top 5 comedians. I think the next one I will do would be my top 5 comedic actors, and then yeah, we'll run this back. All right, appreciate it. Like, subscribe. I say appreciate it like it is. Man, like and subscribe to this video, man. I'm new to this. I'm trying to get it together, man. Just hit the, just. All right. So y'all, I've been doing some pretty good recording. I got some content up. I'm going to go ahead and end it on it for that night, for the night, man. It's 12:30 here in Atlanta. I'm kind of tired, and I got a long day tomorrow, so y'all be good. Welcome to thank y'all for hanging out at the love stream. You know, just sending out beams of love to all of y'all. I hope y'all have a great day, sleep well, and have a great week. I think I'll try to be back on Try to be on tomorrow. I'll try to live stream a little bit tomorrow, if not tomorrow night after that. You know what I mean? But no, I'll be back tomorrow. Forget that. I'll be back on tomorrow. Twitch, YouTube. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Shit, I'm tired. All right, y'all. Peace out. I gotta go.